5 years after the Ethiopian Airlines crash that killed his daughter, Chris Moore is still mourning.
Our family is shattered. We are still stuck in 2019.
Boeing will plead guilty to a criminal fraud charge stemming from that crash and from another one 5 months earlier in Indonesia. A total of 346 people died. A 2021 fraud charge alleged the company misled regulators about flight control software used in its new 737 MAX 8 planes and about how much training pilots needed to use it safely. Boeing struck a deal to avoid criminal prosecution, but failed to follow its terms. That led to this plea deal. If a judge accepts it, Boeing will pay a $243 million fine, invest at least $455 million in its compliance programs, and get oversight from an independent monitor.
This is a drop in the bucket. This is something they can easily afford.
This corporate governance expert says the plea deal is a way for Boeing to avoid the legal cost and reputational damage of a long trial.
Although they don't seem to have any problem creating their own reputational damage, on an ongoing basis recently.
One example of that this January, a door plug that blew off an Alaska Airlines flight. The U.S. Justice Department says this plea deal is for the two crashes and doesn't give Boeing immunity for recent incidents. The guilty plea will be entered in U.S. District Court sometime this month, but Chris Moore says he wants the judge to reject it and order a criminal trial.
That is the only way that all the facts can be put on the table.
In a statement, Boeing confirmed to CBC News it had reached an agreement but would not provide further details. Paula Duhacek, CBC News, Calgary.